Title: The Expectation Gap. Building a reality-based relationship. Soft, introspective music begins, then fades under narration, narratoriuri, in a relationship. You have a picture in your mind of how it should be, how your partner should act, what they should remember, how they should show love. And when reality doesn't match that picture, you feel disappointment, resentment, maybe even loneliness. Welcome to the expectation gap. It's one of the most common and most painful psychological dynamics in relationships. Today, we're not going to tell you to stop having expectations. Then possible. Instead, we'll learn how to manage them skillfully, turning potential conflict into deeper connection. Music shifts to something slightly more uplifting, but still thoughtful narrator. Let's start with a fundamental psychology concept: the source of expectations. They don't come from nowhere. They are built from our childhood, what we witnessed in our parents' relationship. From society, movies, books, social media that sell us a perfect romance. From our past relationships, both the good and the bad patterns we carry forward. The first step is awareness. You must become a detective of your own mind. When you feel that pinch of disappointment, pause. Ask yourself, where's this expectation coming from? Is this my need, or a script I inherited? For example, expecting your partner to always know what you need without you speaking. It often comes from a childhood dynamic or a romantic ideal. It's not psychologically realistic. Adults in healthy relationships communicate. Sound of a gentle chime or page-turn narrator. Step 2 is clarification and communication. Unexpressed expectations are premeditated resentments. Your partner is not a mind reader. This is where we move from the vague to the specific. Instead of the expectation, they should be more attentive. Clarify what that actually looks like to you. Does it mean a 10-minute phone-down conversation after work? Does it mean holding your hand in public? The psychological shift here is from blame to shared understanding. Use I statements. Try: I feel most connected when we have a little dedicated time to talk. Could we try to make that a habit? This frames the expectation as a shared project for connection, not a personal failing. Pause narrator. Step 3 is perhaps the hardest. Differentiation between needs and wants. In attachment theory and relationship psychology, we have core emotional needs: safety, security, respect, trust, love. These are non-negotiable. Then we have wants or preferences: the way a birthday is celebrated, the specific words used, a particular division of chores. Ask, is this expectation about a core need or a personal preference? If it's a need like respect, it requires a firm, clear conversation. If it's a preference like how the towels are folded, it requires flexibility and often compromise. Holding every preference with the same rigidity as a core need will suffocate a relationship. Music swells slightly for transition narrator. Step 4 is reality testing. This is about adjusting your mental picture to include the actual, wonderful, imperfect human in front of you. Do you expect them to be the life of the party because you are, but they're genuinely introverted? That's an expectation fighting their reality. Psychologically, this is called acceptance. It doesn't mean tolerating bad behavior. It means seeing your partner wholly their strengths and their limitations and loving the real person, not the fantasy. Often, we fall in love with potential and then wage a silent war to make them fulfill it. That's a recipe for mutual exhaustion. Narrator, finally. Step 5. Focus on your own circle of control. You cannot control your partner's behavior. You can control your own expectations, your communication, and your reactions. Instead of building a detailed script for your partner to follow, focus on co-creating the environment of the relationship. Set expectations for the relationship together. In this relationship, we prioritize honesty. In this relationship, we repair after an argument. These are shared, collaborative expectations that build the container, rather than dictating each other's roles inside it. Music returns to the soft, introspective theme narrator. Remember, expectations aren't the enemy. Unconscious, rigid, unspoken expectations are. They are the silent killers of connection. When you feel disappointed, see it as a signal to look inward, to clarify, and then to reach outward with a grievance, but with an invitation to build understanding. The goal is not a perfect relationship without disappointment. The goal is a resilient relationship, where the gap between expectation and reality becomes a space for conversation, not condemnation. A space where you love the real person in front of you, and together, you build a reality that works for you both. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and follow for more English vocabulary videos. Make it American or British style. Do you want me to do that next? Follow, watch more such videos.